Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I am very happy for this video. DSG Global is a company that we talked about for the first time about 3 weeks, coming up on a month ago on this channel, and I have been absolutely in love with this company and this stock, but we have been having so little news recently that it has been quite disheartening that, we just haven't gotten much from them at all. Well, we did get some pretty good news today, and we did get some news of probably 2 or 3 days ago that I didn't think was big enough to make a video about, so I'm very excited to be able to bring all of that to you in today's video. Now, again, I did want to bring this up for you all as I did open up 25 more slots for my bronze early, which is going to be a $5 a month option to join my Discord, to join my Patreon. You will get so much information about all of my trades, my portfolio, the content from my videos early. All of that is going to be included within the bronze early, and I did open up 25 more slots a few days ago. We are currently down to just 10 spots remaining. So if this is something that you are interested in getting in on, I would definitely consider it as these spots are running out very fast. But with that being said, let's get into some DSG Global news that I'm very excited about. Now, it says here that DSG Global's Imperium Motors, which is of course their primary subsidiary, can now offer made in USA products and bid on government EV contracts with WMI numbers assigned by National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. So it says here that DSG Global is pleased to announce that the NHTSA assigned WMI numbers 7PG and 1Z9 for the domestic and selected international markets for Imperium Motors low and high-speed electric vehicle products with parts and technology provided by Johnway and Skywell companies. Now, if you don't know who Johnway and Skywell companies, they are the ones who are actually providing them with this technology and all of these different products. Now, Skywell was founded in 2011 and is an award-winning EV manufacturer that ranks as an industry leader for sales of new electric vehicles. With the manufacturing and sales of large, medium, and light buses, passenger cars, and related components, and parts as its main focus, it has gradually become the leading enterprise of China's new energy automobile industry. Now, Zhejiang Johnway Automobile Co. began manufacturing in May of 2003, so they've actually been around for quite some time, and has invested for more than 600 million RMB in producing its 3- and 5-door SUVs with a capacity to produce up to 30,000 units per year. Many Johnway products have passed European certification and the American DOT and EPA certifications and have been exported to more than 80 countries. So we did cover that not too long ago, the fact that they are actually now American DOT and EPA certified to actually begin sales and begin to get in progress getting them out into the US. So we did get a few quotes here from Rick Curtis, the president of Imperium Motors. He says that the WMI numbers enable us to move forward with manufacturing and assembly of Johnway and Skywell product designs and will enable these domestically built EVs to be offered as a made in USA products. Now, the WMI numbers also give us the ability to bid on General Service Administration and other local or state government contracts that require domestically built vehicles. So this is where it gets important. This is where all of this actually matters. Well, first of all, if they are able to capitalize on some of these different government contracts that will require domestically built vehicles, well, that will of course provide them with revenue. That will provide them with potential customers, and that will allow them to have operations going on within the states that will overall just be good for the company itself, and that also does provide them with some legitimacy if they are able to capitalize on some of these local or state government contracts. But the big one here, and the big one that people are starting to focus on that has loads of potential, is the fact that a Buy American executive order signed on January 25th, 2021 by President Biden plans to replace the government's vehicle fleet with EVs assembled in the U.S. The U.S. government has 645,000 vehicles that were driven 4.5 billion miles in 2019, according to the GSA. Now, we did get more of a quote from Rick Curtis saying that we are creating a modern, global, and nimble EV operation. Through exclusive distribution rights with world-class manufacturing partners, we can focus on brand management, distribution, and customer experience. Ultimately, we believe Imperium Motors will deliver affordable alternatives to what now exists in the US, with emphasis on great design, a green mindset, performance, and functionality. Now, this is a nice little statistic that we did talk about a couple of times here, saying that the global EV market was valued at 11.9 billion in 2017 and is projected to reach 56 billion by 2025. Now, of course, that is a compounded annual growth rate of nearly 22.3% over the course of 7 years, which is absolutely phenomenal. So, where does this take this company? What does this mean? Well, well. The fact that they are able to brand these as made in USA will clearly do them some benefit, as we did see the executive order, and that allows them to bid on some of these government contracts that we said there that are specifically going to be needed for vehicles that are built domestically. They're not going to be working with any of those companies that can't label that, that don't have that made in USA title, as some of these other ones are not made here, or they are not produced here, or they are not overall even really sold here. So that does put them in a better position than some other companies whenever it comes to capitalizing on some of these government state contracts, etc. Now, whenever we do think about this executive order, what exactly does this mean going forward, and where does this take it? Like, is this going to be a legit order? Is this going to be something that takes into effect very fast? Well, we do have an article here from New Republic that I think summarizes exactly what is going on very, very well. Well, it says here that the best way to think of President Biden's midweek flotilla of an executive actions on climate is a statement of intent, and I agree. It says that it is a signal of how this administration intends to approach the climate crisis. Wednesday, the White House announced it was directing federal agencies to procure carbon pollution-free electricity and clean zero-emission vehicles, and in the process create good-paying union jobs in green manufacturing. It came just after a Buy American executive order and an announcement that the administration would be replacing the federal government's 645,000 vehicle fleet with electric vehicles made in the U.S. That's very, very important. Think about it. Made in the U.S. So that does, even if they aren't capable of getting this contract, it does put them in the running, and it does get them not only some notoriety, but some credibility if they are even remotely considered to help replace with these vehicles. Now, of course, we have to remember they're only capable of producing about 30,000 of these a year through Johnwell. So realistically, I don't believe that they're going to help provide all of these, but if there's even some remote help that they could provide that will allow them to get some of this credibility, it would be phenomenal for the company. Now, it says that as he did on the campaign trail, Biden tied his climate plans closely to job promises, saying his procurement plan would produce millions of jobs, 1 million auto worker jobs, and clean energy in vehicles that are net zero emissions. So this is overall very, very good for the company. We can see here on their brand new, beautiful website that I was talking about. I said earlier that they had some news that I didn't think was good enough to make a video about, but we do have a brand new website here. It looks beautiful. Look at all this stuff. It's so nice. It's so organized, nice. I love it. But whenever it comes to this company, all jokes aside, this is very important for them because it opens many doors of opportunity. It allows them to further grow their consumer base, to expand out their potential, and we can really see them start to capitalize on some of these contracts. And if they are by some chance able to capitalize on that, what happens with that executive order, we could really see this company grow substantially. I'm talking substantially in popularity over the next few years. So it's definitely important to watch out for, and I do believe that this is an opportunity that is massive for this company. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Let me know if you think that they're going to be able to capitalize on some of these government contracts and where that puts this company whenever it comes to overall notoriety, if you think that it will allow them to gain loads of popularity within the next few years. I'm very, very interested in your opinions, and I would love if you left them in the comment section, as well as you could drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. With that being said, I do post 2 to 3 times every single day, and I will see you all soon. Peace.